What's up everyone, this is FP Sticks bringing you some more Go Battle League battles here in the Premier Cup. I don't have a little Premier Cup like logo, so that's why it still has the little Master League sign right there. But these battles are from one of my patrons, Jonathan Kelly. Huge shout out to him for supporting the channel. These are some rank 9 battles in the Premier Cup, and he's rolling with a team of Swampert, Snorlax, and Metagross. I think Swampert in the lead is a very interesting pick for Premier Cup. Honestly, both the Premier Cup and the Master League both seem equally as restrictive as far as how many Pokemon you'll see in the meta. In the Premier Cup, you're going to see a lot of Dragonite, Snorlax, Metagross, some Swampert. Honestly, I feel like Swampert isn't as common, but you also see a lot of Magnezone as well, and some Gyarados. I've seen some Machamp as well, but Swampert in the lead I think is very interesting, so I'm curious to see how these battles are going to go. I think he picks up a lot of wins here. He is not running Sludge Wave on his Swampert, which I find very interesting as well. Sludge Wave would give you some more damage against Togekiss and would also allow you to hit for neutral on Dragonite. So I know for me personally, when I'm rocking Swampert in Premier, I definitely rock it with Hydro Cannon and Sludge Wave. He is running the typical move set on Metagross, Meteor Mash and Earthquake. This is really good because you need Earthquake for the mirror for sure. Out comes Togekiss, and we're going to be able to land Meteor Mash and take it out. Good game there. Picking up a good win. Let's see here. Swampert into Metagross. Okay, this is favorable, and again, you don't actually need Earthquake to win that matchup. You can just go straight Hydro Cannon, but Togekiss is now switch locked against Metagross here, so this is an amazing situation for him. This is one of those matchups where you could commit one shield, like shield up the Flamethrower from the Togekiss, and then have essentially 100 energy left over on the Metagross, so you could totally just fast move it down. But oh my gosh, he Earthquakes the Arc. Yeah, okay, the opponent backs out. Good game. Holy crap, Firefang Arcanine just got nuked by an Earthquake. So this is where Sludge Wave would be really nice to have, but I like his team structure of having Snorlax and Metagross in the back. Swampert's worst matchup is going to be against Dragonite, and both Snorlax and Metagross can hang with Dragonite a little bit better. Snorlax, as we know, is pretty much always a good safe swap in any league that you use it in. I know in Great League most people run Munchlax because you get more bulk, but they essentially function the same way, where it's always a safe swap because no matter what, you're going to be able to hit for neutral damage on pretty much any Pokemon, which is really great. So Body Slam, they're just keeping their Dragonite in here. Okay, looks like he's not going to double shield to maintain switch. Come out with Swampert and aggressively Mud Shot it down. I like that play. One Dragon Claw, we can tank that for sure. Oh man, this is a super loaded oh my gosh, the opponent has a Gyarados too? 2 flying type Pokemon. Swampert is really struggling with this, and Metagross is also going to struggle with this. This is a Waterfall Gyarados. Man, does he win this battle? Things are looking pretty uphill for us, unless the opponent... Okay, we got a bait here. We get the shield, that's good, but I don't think we're going to get to the Earthquake before the opponent gets the Earthquake. Yeah, this has got to be an Earthquake right here, unless they throw Meteor Mash and totally... Yeah, it's an Earthquake. Man, I don't think there's any way that we win this. Since shields are down, he's going to go for the Earthquake, which takes it out, but that Gyarados is going to be able to chunk away. Yeah, good game. Jeez, double flyers against a Swampert, that's pretty brutal. Here's another example of why I would prefer Sludge Wave here, is for that specific matchup right there. But again, going to utilize Snorlax as a safe swap. Not shield up this first one. It's just an Ancient Power. And then we're going to go straight Body Slam here. Man, I've seen people run so many different movesets on their Snorlax. Some people run like Heavy Slam Outrage or Outrage Superpower. I honestly think you should always have Body Slam, and then you can kind of flex between like Superpower or Earthquake. I really like Earthquake because I tend to avoid moves where you have to like debuff yourself in order to use them, like Wild Charge, Superpower, Close Combat. Even though they hit for a lot of damage, I'm not a fan of debuffing myself, and Earthquake gives you very consistent damage. If you land it, you're going to nuke that Metagross. So Swampert is heavily overfarmed here. Hydro Cannon's not going to be able to take out the Snorlax. So going to have to double Hydro Cannon. But if he went straight for the Earthquake and it got shielded, that would have been a lot rougher. Out comes Togekiss again. It's an opposing Metagross in the back, so this is kind of a matter of mind games here. Do you think the opponent's going to shield this first one? Oh, they shield up the Earthquake? That's rough. That puts us in a bad scenario, especially if they successfully bait us here. They do successfully bait us. We are behind on energy now. So it looks like he's going to go straight for a Meteor Mash. And probably get the last shield. Yep. It's so risky to not shield in this matchup. And we correctly shield up the Meteor Mash. That's good. Oh, nice sack swap into Swampert. There's the win condition right there. Now we can actually overfarm. We can overfarm, and we could have even overfarmed more there and had a guaranteed Meteor Mash loaded for the Togekiss. But Togekiss is not going to be able to get to a charge move here. This Meteor Mash is for sure going to take out a Togekiss. Pretty sure Meteor Mash one-shots Togekiss even if it's at full health. It's just such a strong move. You get stab on it and it's super effective. This is the dream lead scenario right there. That's exactly what you want to see. Oh, snap. He switched up his team a little bit. What in the world? He switched up his team a little bit, and there is now a Togekiss in this team. Looks like Swampert, Snorlax, and Togekiss now. All right, Jonathan, you're mixing it up on me, man. So, because we did not shield that Body Slam, Togekiss is actually kind of in a sketchy position now. Ancient Power hardly does anything to Snorlax, unfortunately. In this scenario, I tend to like to try to just go straight for the Flamethrower, because most likely you're only going to get off one charge move. He did commit a shield, and we maintained Switch, which is really good. This allows the Swampert to get aligned with the Metagross again. Let's see if Metagross is going to shield this Earthquake. Wow, Earthquake goes through. So that is one benefit of running Earthquake on Swampert, is the surprise factor, because honestly, at this point, most people are running Hydro Cannon and Sludge Wave on their Swampert in Premier Cup. But that was a very nice one-shot nuke on that Metagross for sure. Little bit of Go Battle lag here. You'll love to see it. And straight Hydro Cannon is for sure the play here, especially when shields are up. Swampert slightly outpaces Machamp to these charge moves. It takes 5 counters to get to Cross Chop, and it alternates between 5 and 4 Mud Shots for the Hydro Cannon. It's going to be another Cross Chop here. Rock Slide would be resisted, but Meteor Mash is going to come through and for sure KO this Machamp there. Nice Earthquake nuke on the Metagross. That kind of re-solidified our matchup there, but good game. Good game. Another dream scenario. You absolutely want to catch the Steel type in the lead. That's kind of what this Swampert is for. The opponent is staying in here, which makes absolutely no sense because all of the moves are going to be resisted. Even if they're going to Wild Charge in the switch, that's fine. They're staying in here. They must just be sacking the Magnezone. What is happening? They just shielded that? We are in a very favorable scenario. Do they double shield? What is happening here? Is their whole team weak to Swampert? I don't understand this at all. No shield again on the Wild Charge. They have their own Swampert in the back. All right. So at this point, yeah, we could... Okay, now he's running Togekiss and Metagross in the back. Swampert, Togekiss, and Metagross. Jonathan, you're mixing it up on me, man. Keeping me on my toes. Is this Sludge Wave? No, it's just a Hydro Cannon. Wow. And then out comes the Magnezone again. Ancient Power, I think, is barely not going to be enough. It is going to be resisted, but Magnezone is very glassy. They charm it down. Oh my gosh. Togekiss in the back, and we have just an obnoxious surprise for this Togekiss. Oh man. Yep, opponent leaves. Good game. Oh, we are now leading Togekiss. What is happening here? Togekiss, Swampert, and Metagross. Well, at least all of these team comps are some sort of reiteration of Swampert, Snorlax, Metagross, and Togekiss, which is nice, but my silly little team graphic that I made up on the screen is just chilling with the team that I originally saw. It's all good. It's all good. This is a Dragon Breath Gyarados, but this is still a favorable matchup for Gyarados. The Crunch is going to hit for super effective damage. The Steel moves are resisted because of Gyarados' water typing. There's the Crunch. Barely not enough to KO, and then Gyarados is able to... Okay. He aggressively switches out. Now Togekiss is stuck against Magnezone again. Shields up the Mirror Shot. Man, you know that Wild Charge is coming through at any moment now. Let's see if the opponent thinks this is a Flamethrower. We do get the shield. That's really good. At that point, the opponent definitely could have farmed up even more energy. They're going straight Mirror Shot, which, okay. At least they don't debuff themselves, but one Wild Charge for sure would have done the trick here. Double Mirror Shot works as well, I guess. Swampert walls this Magnezone pretty hard. This is probably going to be a Wild Charge. It's still going to do a decent amount of damage, even though it's resisted. Out comes that Gyarados again. One Hydro Cannon is going to be enough to take out this Gyarados, even though it's resisted. The Mud Shots are double resisted. Out comes Togekiss. Man, if we had Sludge Wave right here, this would be pretty nice. Because with Sludge Wave, I'm pretty sure you just need to land one Sludge Wave and one Hydro Cannon instead of 3 Hydro Cannons. So as you can see, it's not going to be enough to take out this Togekiss. They're going to be able to charm us down. Good game. Swampert into Snorlax. Okay. I don't actually remember who wins this in Master League. I feel like Swampert should. Oh man, he's going straight for the Earthquake. I bet this is not shielded. Yeah, solid read. Solid read, but that Snorlax is still not in Hydro Cannon range. So we're going to have to see if he wants to go for 2 Earthquakes here. Or 1 Hydro Cannon. Out comes Dragonite. Oh man, this is the dream scenario. Getting Togekiss switch locked onto a Dragonite. That is so nice. Shields up the Hurricane. Smart play. This is a extremely healthy Togekiss. Oh man. Out comes Metagross to farm. So this is where, like, I'm not a fan of running Togekiss in Premier Cup because I feel like it's always a liability. At least for me personally, very rarely am I able to correctly align Togekiss into the matchup that it needs. You can almost guarantee that there's going to be minimum of 1 Steel type on the opponent's team. Either a Metagross or a Magnezone. And at that point, Togekiss is absolutely dead weight. So even in that Dragonite matchup, Togekiss can survive a Hurricane. So I probably would have no-shielded that. And then given my Togekiss a lot less health, so the Metagross wouldn't be able to farm as much. We're now leading Togekiss and then swapping in Swampert. Dude, this team mix-up is all over the place, but we're hanging with it. We're hanging with it. Going for Hydro Cannon first this time. Not going to go for the big Earthquake nuke like he did last time. Wow, he got a shield there, which is really nice. Now he's going to go for Earthquake. I doubt that they shield. Awesome. It's still not in Hydro Cannon range, though. It's a bummer. Like, Snorlax is so bulky. Still not in Hydro Cannon range. And the lick damage is definitely going to outpace the Mud Shot damage. But you get both shields there, which is really nice. So you're going to come back in and farm with Togekiss. Okay. I like this. Only going to get hit by 1 Body Slam, and we really don't need to shield that. Yep, smart play. Charm it all the way down. We have some loaded energy. Out comes the Rhyperior. Yikes. Okay, this is fine because shields are still up. And there's no way that Rhyperior is ever running like Earthquake. This could be a superpower though. Surf wouldn't do that much. Out comes Dragonite. Getting a little bit of go battle lag again. You'll love to see it. Dragonite might try to just go for Hurricane here since shields are down. Got to get to this Meteor Mash. Oh man, the Dragonite got way too greedy. Definitely was trying to go for a Hurricane. Out comes the Rhyperior again. Can we bullet punch this down? Togekiss has to go for the Flamethrower. And I think this might barely be enough. It's resisted. It's barely enough. Oh my gosh, it was barely not enough, and one charm does it. Really close there, but good game. Oh my gosh, best lead in the world. Swampert and the Charizard. Out comes Snorlax. Snorlax is pretty much the fan favorite safe swap in Premier because it's amazing. It's an amazing safe swap. Now this is where if Snorlax was running Heavy Slam, it would definitely have more play against the Togekiss here. But still, these body slams are going to add up, as you can see. I like that he's going straight for Flamethrower here. It does get shielded, but honestly, Togekiss is only going to be able to get off one charge move anyway, so you might as well go for the big move, whereas if it's not shielded, it'll be able to maintain switch advantage. Looks like he's going to go for a super aggressive Mud Shot farm down on Snorlax. Man, this is crazy aggressive. Okay, gonna throw Hydro Cannon because Snorlax most likely would have got to another Body Slam. Out comes Dragonite. This is another scenario where having Sludge Wave would be really nice. This is very strange that Dragonite is throwing energy here, because they have a Charizard in the back. Alright, time to see how much a resisted Meteor Mash is going to do. I predict about 50%. Yeah, that's a decent chunk, man. And honestly, man, I just don't think Charizard has that much play in Master League in general. You can see these Fire Spins are hitting for super effective, but they're not hitting for like a crazy impressive amount of damage. They were able to farm. Oh, looks like he cut the recording short there. I don't think he won that game. Good game. Horrible lead again. But we're going to use Metagross as the safe swap now. Okay, we don't have Snorlax in this line. Again, this is very strange when the Dragonite throws energy onto Metagross. If the opponent has a Snorlax, I would have just brought out Snorlax right away. And they're shielding. I guess it's safe to assume there could be a Togekiss in the back. And they just really want this Metagross out of the picture. But they're going to have to double shield this. What in the world? Okay, double shielded Dragonite. Very interesting. We have Togekiss. Hurricane is going to hurt. Honestly, yeah, nice no shield. I would not shield that. And there's Metagross and a Togekiss. There it is. It was Togekiss in the back. And so also instead of mirroring with their own Metagross, they kept the Dragonite in there and committed both shields. It's kind of an interesting play. Again, if we had Sludge Wave, how nice would this be? Shields are down. We wouldn't have to hit 3 charge moves here, but this is totally fine. We're going to be able to take out the Togekiss. We still have 2 shields, but the fast move damage is really going to add up. Oh, man. Let me eat my words here. This is where having Earthquake is nice. Okay. Touche. I'm still a fan of Sludge Wave for sure, though. Another Togekiss lead. Safe swap into Snorlax. Looked like we also had Metagross in the back, so we're back with the OG line of 3 here. And Togekiss is staying in. There's almost never a hard punish for a Snorlax safe swap. So what you'll notice is that the opponents will typically stay in there a little bit longer to try to soften up the Snorlax and then switch something in to guarantee that they can maintain switch advantage. Unless someone's running like a Conkeldurr or a Machamp, like a fighting type, or Lucario. Anyone out there running Lucario? I tried some fun battles with Lucario the other day, and it's interesting. It's nice that you resist the steel type attacks. Gonna switch our Swampert into this Snorlax. Going for some very aggressive swaps. Our Snorlax is still alive, which is really good. The Togekiss comes out again. The Togekiss is in double Hydro Cannon range, which is nice. And Swampert is for sure going to get there. Shielded up in Ancient Power. Unfortunate, but this does guarantee that we're going to be able to get off 2 Hydro Cannons. Extra Charm sneaks through there. You never like to see that. Togekiss commits the last shield. Barely not able to get to this Hydro Cannon. That's unfortunate. But Metagross can totally farm it down. Nice. Super nice. It's the opponent's Metagross in the back. We have to look out for the sack swap. But they are staying in here. Earthquake is going to nuke this Metagross for sure. Oh my gosh. Out comes Snorlax. Looks like we're going to try a sack swap. Oh, just barely too late. If this is a superpower, it's a great shield. No, it's a body slam bait. Going straight for the Meteor Mash here. And we're pretty close to another one, but we're able to take it out. Good game there. I think we have one more battle here. Swampert into Magnezone. Amazing lead. This is definitely what you want to see. Definitely what you want to see. Yeah, and there's no need to shield this. Again, they're probably going to switch out right here. Yep, there's the Snorlax safe swap. Oh, man. Going for the Earthquake right off the bat. I like that play a lot. And then switching in the Togekiss. This makes sense, right? Because Togekiss has a horrible matchup against Magnezone. So solid play. And we don't need to shield anything. And we can charm this all the way down. So that's a very good scenario. And it leaves minimal health, still a decent amount of health for the Magnezone to farm, which is unfortunate. But Magnezone's going to have to commit a shield here, or the Flamethrower is going to nuke it. For sure, Magnezone's going to shield and then farm down. That would be the play for sure. Spark it all the way down. Good play. But again, Swampert can tank a Wild Charge. Looks like this might have been a CMP tie. Okay, going to shield this. The opponent's probably going to switch again. Nope, they're going to stay in here, it looks like. This Hydro Cannon for sure is going to take out Magnezone. Is this another Wild Charge? They did farm up a lot of energy. It is another Wild Charge. There's the swap into Metagross. Oh, nice. But going to get to the Earthquake. Okay. Jonathan, you're kind of proving me wrong here. I'm telling people to run Sludge Wave, and then you run into these scenarios where Earthquake is... actually super nice. He's going to be able to take this game. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you appreciate some Premier Cup content here. Good luck out there in Go Battle League, and I will see you all in the next video.